We're often asked within LMI UK, how is it that you can guarantee lasting measurable results, which is something that we do when we engage any new client, and what is it that makes LMI programs so special? I'm just going to run you through the program content and then also the program delivery process, because combined they're a really powerful and unique way of developing leadership and management skills. So first of all, the programs are broken down into series of lessons, and for each of those you have the lesson material in written form, so the delegate reads it through and has a look at it, thinks about it, scribbles on it, highlights, makes notes of the things that stand out most. You also have that lesson material in audio form, and we provide that on an audio CD as well as MP3, so that you stick it on while you're in the car, while you're travelling, while you're exercising, while you're getting dressed, whatever else you might be doing. And so you're repeatedly listening to the material and having a think about how this can most apply in your specific situation. Next, there are application questions. Questions designed within the program to make you think about, how can I use this? How is this information useful to me in helping me become more productive, more effective, a better leader, etc. The program has self-evaluation questionnaires. None of us like to be told or just to be said things to us and we just have to go along with it. We like to think and evaluate, and the best learning comes from our own self-evaluation. So the program has self-evaluation questionnaires for the participant to think about and evaluate themselves and discover where they are at and what most needs changing, improving, as well as where they already have great strengths. The program then has a personal plan of action section. So each lesson has a plan of action section, which are tools and forms to put the material into practice in the delegate's given work situation. So it's not thinking and learning away from the work situation, it's using it immediately in the situation they find themselves in. So it's bearing results from day one. And then finally, personal and business goals. At every lesson within a program, the delegate is setting both personal and business goals. It's a development program, and it's helping them to set forward-looking goals and accomplish those goals and really develop that lasting habit that goes long beyond the life of the program itself. Okay, let's look at the program delivery process. So it begins with setting overall course objectives with the person making the decision, the economic decision maker, the line management, the senior management, the managing director. What is it they are hoping for in terms of engaging with the program? And then whoever the delegates are who actually be participating, we then engage them one-on-one in interviewing them and helping them to understand what is it they would like to gain from the program, and establishing their commitment to be involved with the process. And then occasionally we'll use a profile evaluation report. That's an optional part of the process, just to identify the person's particular strengths and challenges ahead of getting kicked off on the program. Then we have a kick-off session where we share the LMI concepts for success and motivation, concepts that have been taught all over the world for around 50 years now in 70 different countries with around 2 million different clients. Concepts to really underpin the process, that helping identify what success is and how to stay highly motivated throughout the program and beyond. We have a win-win agreement where we agree the key challenges and issues for each delegate and individual course objectives with their management. Okay, so then, and only then, are we on to the course content, where the delegate works on the program materials, as we saw on the previous slide, the audio, the written material, the plan of action, the goal setting, the self-evaluation questionnaires, and then we have action facilitation sessions. So we apply the lessons, and the first question we ask is, what's been the best idea from the lesson this week, and how have you applied that? We feedback on the individual goals, and the delegate reports back on their own progress with their personal plan of action. So they're experiencing the immediate results of applying the lessons, of achieving their short-term goals, adopting new behaviours, and benefiting from changes that are made. And you'll see at the bottom of the slide there's the feedback that's going on, not just at the end, but at every point, at every lesson through the program. There's a three-way feedback process that engages the delegate, their manager or mentor, and the LMI facilitator, so that learning is being reviewed continually. We have a formal mid-term evaluation report, and if you're a first-term client, at that point there's the offer to have all of your money back if you've not already achieved measurable return on investment at this point of the process. But it's also to make individual adjustments to secure the results that we're aiming for throughout the program. So we've gone around the program lessons, and then we come to the course end evaluation report. So the delegate then reports back on their achievements, the goals accomplished, and their learning from the course, and then they present these accomplishments in a course end presentation delivered to senior management as well as to fellow delegates. Okay, and then our role as LMI facilitators is to do some post-course follow-up as well to secure lasting results. So the process doesn't just finish when the course is done, we continue to follow up, and typically we do that 6 months and 3 months, so 6 weeks and 3 months after the course end presentation. So key lessons learned, changes made, results of these changes, and ongoing plan of action. So you'll see between the course content and the program delivery process, it's a phenomenally powerful combination. And what's fantastic as well is the delegate then has all of those materials, the written material, the audio material, the plan of action, documents, that they can continue their own process of learning, again, way beyond the life of the particular length of the course. So I hope that gives you an idea about why it is we're so confident about the results, the long-term, lasting, measurable results that an LMI course guarantees for its clients. If you'd like to get in touch with us, find out more, best thing to do is to give us a call. There's a number on the screen there, and we'd love to come and have a no fee, no obligation. Let's just have a bit of a talk about what are your particular challenges and how what we do, explore how what we do might be of benefit to you. Thank you very much, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.